Test. Okay, so the audio is on me now. So the race has just started. I'm sorry if my voice is a bit laggy. I think Discord is up to something. So this is ChaeTDC versus Nivadra. This is the losers bracket round 2, which is still a best of 1 game. After this, on round 3, the games are gonna be best of 3. But yeah, so the first few levels, as you might know, you might have seen a few of these runs already. They're pretty standard. Nothing too crazy to talk about here. At the end of 1-2, we're gonna have a little triple jump action, but other than that, you can just freestyle through these levels. And yes, by the way, this is the losers round, so the loser is eliminated after this one, so not to be too pessimistic or anything, but also a good thing to mention here, the runners are going to try to grab the 2000 mark on the flagpole. For some reason, that is the fastest point. I think it has something to do with Mario going down and the flag going up at the same time. It saves 1 frame over 1000 and a couple other frames for other points and so on. Just a little bit of time save that is going to gather up as they go for these flagpoles. And also these slopes here on 1-3, it's good to slide down them because it gives you just a little bit of momentum here. Or rather, it's just faster to slide. And so we're coming up on 1 tower now. This is the first level that is actually pretty difficult. Gotta do a lot of precise vertical jumps. As in, the level is vertical. Let's see. Do they go for the fast strat? They do. Okay, some interesting mishaps here. It's nothing too crazy. Both got a 481 door. The ideal would be around a 488. That is really fast. But we can deal with that probably. It's a pretty close race right now. And once again, triple jump height equals 2000 on the flagpoles, which is what they're gonna be aiming for. And then, of course, the typical cannons in the SMB games. But this one is a bit different because, well, the cannon shoots you out and you are forced to run. It's an actual level, and they're gonna be collecting some red coins here, which is gonna give them a gold flower into their backup item slot. We are gonna see that be used in a couple levels here. Still a pretty close race, about equal. So here in World Mushroom, in Mushroom 1, they're gonna be grabbing a star here from a hidden block, and they're gonna be going crazy fast. And just flying through all the enemies. That's what we love to see. Oh, Nivadra interestingly grabbing the checkpoint. don't know what the idea of that was, unless it was a mistake, maybe. But grabbing a checkpoint, you know, the power-up freezing time is about half a second, so it's not too crazy of a time loss, but it is what it is. And here's the first auto-scroller of the run. And a water auto-scroller at that. So fun times, yeah. And both runners are going to be equipping their gold flowers here, no big deal. And once again, you can pretty much do whatever you want on this level until the end. So, not much to be discussed here. What they're going to be doing, I'm assuming both of them are going to go for the other gold flower that is in this level from a random, or not like a random, but like a slot machine type of, what do you call those? Well, anyway, where it like flashes through a bunch of different items and you have to hit it at the right time to get a gold flower. I'm assuming both of them are gonna go for it. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it. And both got it. So that's gonna be used later on in the run. They can't have anything else in the reserve item slot at this point, because nothing can replace the gold flower anyway, but they're gonna be using that in the final level of the run. And as you can see, the gold flower, it's not like a typical fire flower. It actually has a blast radius. So that's going to be used to shoot an enemy through the wall right here that was blocking the pipe. So you can get through the pipe faster. That's all it was used for here in this level. Doing some swag pipe jumps there. Pretty cool. Still about equal, it's a couple seconds difference here. Still very much anyone's game here. In Ghost House. So let's see first what route they're gonna be taking. Okay, Nivadra is going left and Chae is going right. So the left is just slightly faster than the right. Let's see if Nivadra gets this jump. Ooh, he misses it. Yeah, that's not good. So he has to, he falls a bit behind here. The left is slightly harder as well, so you know, it's a risk and reward type of thing. And Chae is also bouncing on some bouncy blocks there, so that evens it up. Interesting. So now they're about equal again, and they're gonna go for the secret exit here by triple jumping and hitting the switch there to avoid wall jumping more than a couple times. And yeah, this is still looking very close. That was in Ghost House. Next is another auto scroller, so here's a good time to take a bathroom break if you feel like it, but still gonna be here. In this level, they're going to be getting to Tanuki Leaf, which is going to be used for pretty much the rest of the run for various things. A decent first room for both 397 and 396. One in-game time second difference, which is about 0.7 seconds real time. Just so you know. And yeah, nothing too crazy here. Like, the bad part about any percent is this: it has auto scrollers at a pretty high concentration, relatively speaking. So if you ever think of running this category, then do keep that in mind if you don't like auto-scrollers. This game has loads of them. But otherwise, the run is gonna get fairly exciting here after this level, though. World 6 is pretty fun. Gonna see a lot more tricks, and well, Flower, well, it's a pretty short world, but it has some things to show as well. Now, while I said this was an auto-scroller, there is one trick they're gonna be doing at the end. They're going to be going, above where you can see, because the level loads a little bit before you can see it, but not too far. There's a limit to it. I don't know the exact definition of it, but you can go up a bit before you can see it. So they're going to be using that to their advantage, because there's a pipe up ahead. They're going to be going to the pipe pretty much blind. So let's see them do it. Yep, both got it. Now, in this cannon, you're going to be doing a little bit of activity. You're going to grab this coin block, or rather you're going to tail swipe it, ideally. Okay, Che went for the grab. Nivadra did tail swipe, but missed the cannon afterwards. So that, again, evens it out pretty much. This cannon is arguably the most difficult cannon to do in a run, because of these crows. Their movement is quite annoying. You're gonna have to move in a pretty tight space to avoid them. But it's not that bad. World Flower 1 here has a lot of moving blocks that can stump your speed, but also you can get through spaces. Just some fun movement here, and I think they're gonna go for the crouch. Yes, you can sort of crouch down from the pipe and therefore bounce off the Koopa to hit the hidden block. Well, not the hidden block, the question mark block that is actually a flying block, but it's just slightly faster to hit it from downwards like that than to ground pound on it. And well, coming up on the next level, FA, is, well, probably the biggest trick that is used in the run, like movement wise. They're going to be grabbing a star first, and then they're going to be flying in the air, which is done by pressing the dash button and the jump button at the same time in the air, which, normally if you just fly up with the P-speed, it's gonna kill all your momentum, but doing that, you can preserve all the momentum, and that combined with the star is just gonna give you some extra speed. And we can, go through large gaps without touching the ground at all, which is pretty convenient. This is one of those basic bare bones tricks in the run that, well, it's pretty basic. There's not much to it. It's just press Y and B, or if you want to do it differently, you can press X and A, but it's that simple. You can try it at home if you want, if you have this game. And, well, you can use that trick in so many levels. Not that many in any percent, but especially in Warpless, there are quite a few levels where it's used. That is a category that we are not running though. And Che getting a 393 ending, that's pretty good. Nivadra not far behind either. And here's our final cannon. Nothing too special, you can just fly over everything pretty much. It's pretty easy. But casually this is quite the interesting one, because you have to be jumping off of bob-bombs in the air and timing your jumps, and yeah. But with the leaf it's pretty OP. Maybe we will have a warpless tourney one day, who knows? But I wonder how many will actually participate, because it's not really as popular of a category. It's also a bit more time consuming, so doing best of 3 runs is gonna be a pain. Alright, we are in the final world, World 6, as opposed to World 8, because this game likes to do things differently. We're gonna be using the dash flying thing we use all in FA to cross over a large auto-scroller section right here. So they're gonna be staying a bit lower here, because they don't want to get hit by the meteors. So if you stay low up until the star coin appears, you can pretty much stay safe. And then you can fly up as far as you can, as far as you want. Here's another ghost house level, which, well, we're gonna be doing the secret exit once again. And towards the end of the level, they're gonna be doing some tricky jumps to, you know, lure a boo out of a button's way, so that they don't have to take damage to hit the button. So you're gonna see Che doing it soon. They're gonna be turning around and timing their jumps to keep some of their momentum alive, to lure the boo a bit down and also to the left. That way they don't have to use their leaf to damage boost through it, which is an option, but it's slower of course. Pretty standard stuff. We're going to 6A now. I think both of them are gonna grab a star, probably. There is a way to, you know, go above the level and grab a star at the top, which is gonna make you just slightly faster, but it's not that big of a difference. So some runners might opt to not do that, as it's sort of risky. But I think both of these runners are going to... Oh, Che is not going for it. Okay, that's fair. Nivadra is going for the star. I think that was a pretty good grab, so Nivadra has the advantage here, so he's gonna gain some time up. Oh, never mind, he got a 261. Well, still, that's not bad. He went for the risky strat, I respect that. Now, arguably, maybe the hardest level in the run. 6th tower here. First, they're gonna be jumping onto this coin block. That's why we kind of preserve it here. We don't really use it for anything else. We don't need it for anything else. And then just preserving the P-speed by landing on these platforms and wall jumping all over the place. It's pretty tricky to avoid all of these burners and landing perfectly everywhere, but I think they both nail it pretty well. Nivadra even going for the tail swipe strat. And let's hope for good RNG here in the boss fight. Okay, Chae got good RNG. Alright, no fireballs for either, so both got good RNG. Sometimes they might shoot fireballs, these Resnors, and that can really mess your movement up, or it might even cost you your relief. And it's completely random. So 6-4 right here is a pretty standard level again. We're going to be using dash flying at the end to cross over this platform section. Oh, Chae doing something interesting. Okay, that worked out though. He got the P-speed in the end. And just going to the finish line. So Nivadra did catch up a bit here. Chae had a bit of a movement error here. I can't see what happened, but something happened. Not too bad though. Now 6-5, it uses a lot of triple jumps to its advantage. And also, yeah, Chae is doing this tail swiping, jumping thing, which for some reason gives you a little bit of extra momentum if you tail swipe and jump right after on these yellow platforms. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit, I guess. And so as you see, they're going for these triple jumps to cross over these gaps so that they don't have to like land down and climb up these Bowser heads that are shooting fireballs. You can just jump over them with the triple jump. That gives you a little bit more height than a regular jump. Yeah, definitely having backups helps. I agree with that. Always have backups for your strats. Now, we are entering into 6 Castle. Which... Okay, Nivadra is going for the coin block strat. That is respectable. Chae is going all in. And Chae misses the burner clip. You can clip through that burner at the very... that is touching the wall, basically. You can clip through that by aligning your jump really well. I don't know how to explain it, but basically it's clippable. But Nivadra went for the safe strat, like grabbing a coin block and damage boosting with the coin block. Which caused him to actually be ahead at this point. That's interesting. Yeah, it's really hard when you miss the burner clip or the burner cycle afterwards. If you do too slowly, you're gonna miss the cycle, but this time missing the clip itself was a bit of a hard blow. Now what they did right here by preserving their speed, you might see that they kind of glided faster than normal, is if you do a triple jump with the last jump being a neutral jump by basically letting go of all your directions, you're gonna preserve all your momentum into the glide. So that's a pretty convenient thing to have. And now you see that they equipped the gold flower that is used exactly here. And you're gonna see why it's faster. Bam. Insta-kill. And also, by doing it this way, you're gonna skip a long animation where Bowser basically falls down as the blocks, the platform underneath him crumbles. So that's why we keep the gold flower here until the end. But yeah, this is very close. And is Nivadra actually on PB pace here? Yeah, Nivadra is on PB pace here by about 20 seconds or so, 25. Let's all pray that they don't die here in the final fight here. This might just come down to the button press at the very end. This is still very close. Okay, both runners equipping the leaf here. Because you can get, you know, up the screen much faster and safer than with the gold flower. Oh, no, I haven't explained this fight either. Basically, you're going to be counting Bowser's slashes, and when he gets to a certain point in his slashes, you can go up early before you see the platform. So that's basically the gist of this second half of this Bowser fight, if you can call the first portion a half. So we're coming up on the final phase here. Let's see what happens. And Nivadra comes out with a 26:38, and that was like maybe 2 seconds after that Che finishes. That is incredibly close. GG's to both runners, though. That is a very good PB for Nivadra, and that is an interesting race, though. I gotta say, Che came in with a PB that is better than Nivadra's, but Nivadra as the underdog actually won. GG. Now, I don't know if there was any problems with the sync up, but I think that was Nivadra's, yes. I think that was Nivadra's win. Yeah, GG's to Che for playing in this tournament overall. That was a very close race, and 26:40 or, you know, around there, it's still a very good time for a race, especially. We're starting to play SMB2 on the 3DS right after finishing the run. The Chad move. I don't know if we're gonna do any interviews here. It's already an hour after starting time. I don't know if any runs are coming up right after this. Yeah, if the runners are down, we can do a quick interview here at the end. So I don't know how the interview link invites work, but I don't know if I'm in charge of that, or if the host is in charge of that, but so am I supposed to update the challenge page, or? Man, this is too complicated for me. I'm a first timer. All right, now we should get things moving. Okay. So Che is in the server. Okay, they're both in the server.
What's popping?
GG's to both of you.
Yeah, was definitely not expecting that, Niv. What the hell were you doing?
I wasn't either.
That was disgusting. You like PB'd for like 20 seconds.
No, I PB'd by like.
That was massive.
Also, I didn't know that you were going for gold route, by the way.
Honestly, that's just because I really suck at it and I usually never get to go for it.
Yeah, I also played really bad, and I got screwed up a lot in Mushroom Ghost House, which was a meme.
Yeah, that level
Yeah,
was
you
I mean,
on the bouncy blocks.
Yep. Gotta love them.
crazy. But yeah, I'm happy with my run. That's quite literally the best I could have performed. Or at least in my eyes.
Well, yeah, a couple mishaps here and there, and you know, it's part of the picture.
Yeah, I had a few stinkies, but yeah. My 6 Caspel split alone cleared my stop by like 5 seconds.
Wow.
Dang.
So now my stop's like at 26. So yeah, I really do want to come back to this game, probably for round 3, and just grind out a decent PB. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'd also like to point out, I really wish I had SMB2, just so I could follow the tradition.
Yeah. It's only like probably like $4-5 on eShop, 3DS eShop.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Plus, I have another homebrewed 3DS, so I could just get it on there if I'm really desperate.
sure, go ahead.
It's not
Yeah, it's
illegal,
definitely
it's
tradition at this
fun.
point.
Yeah, because I've seen you video do it a lot. I was like, oh yeah, I want to do the same thing.
Yeah. I know, UVids, Juice, everyone. It's just for the flex. Even if you lose, it's just for the flex. Doesn't matter. It's about the spirit.
Yep.
So about the tournament here, so Che, unfortunately you are out at this point. So
Sad.
how do you feel about like your overall run here in the tournament? I gotta ask that obligatory question.
I mean, it basically all just went downhill from round 2 because I was facing Juice and I almost won him with that, but it wasn't. But I think it was by like 5 seconds, I think. But this race, I played really bad, like almost on like every single level, apart from like almost every single level on World 6. But definitely could have done better in terms of like consistency of like, you know, just getting through the levels without making no mistakes. And yeah. And also, I missed Clip. I don't know if you saw that in 6th
Yeah.
level. So yeah,
I didn't see the stinky. What happened?
I missed Clip again for the 2nd time in a row.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't going for Clip. That's just why I opted for the gold block.
Yeah, but like literally, that's the 2nd time in a row I've literally lost a tournament race just to burn a Clip. Probably something else outside of that, whatever.
It is quite punishing, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, congrats, Niv. Well played.
What a magical speed game. But yeah, I'm out of stuff to add. Do you have anything else to add, Che or Tampa?
Nope, I don't think so.
I don't have anything to add either. So I think we're gonna wrap this up now. Thanks for watching. I hope this was entertaining. I think it was entertaining personally, so I hope you also enjoyed watching. And see you in the next race, which is, I think, in 2 days.
Yeah, something like
that.
that.
So see ya all there.
Let's get litty, chat.
By the way, how do I end this? By the way, is there something I need to do?
Just episode finished. You'll see that on the computer controls.
On the commentator controls?
Yeah. It's whatever, like, I guess, website they send you in the bot.
Oh, like when I leave the VC?
Yeah. You should check your DMs. There should be a link there.
Okay, fair enough. So, see y'all.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye.